Okay, what's up? What is going on, everyone? I hope you had a great sleep last night. Hope you had a great morning, got your coffee, green tea, whatever you drink in the morning. I just got my water. But we're going to talk about Microsoft's E3 2018 show, what I thought of it, the goods, the bad, and then we'll end with the letter grade. So, as I like to do, we're going to start with the bad stuff. We're going to end with the good stuff. And when it comes to Microsoft's E3 showing, there was very little bad stuff. I would say the only bad parts were they showed Sea of Thieves again, because I hate Sea of Thieves, so seeing that on screen made me pull out the blanket and fall asleep for a few moments, but luckily it wasn't that long. And then they went a little too long talking about Game Pass, which has already been out for quite a while. That kind of slowed down the pacing of the show a tiny bit, but other than that, it was games. Microsoft showed 50 games at this year's E3. Absolutely bananas. They started off very strong. You can't not start off stronger than this if you're Microsoft, and that's Master Chief is back. Brand new Halo game, Halo Infinite. They showed off the new engine. The game looks beautiful. No release day, no release year. This might even be a next generation game, but there is a new Halo on the way, and it is starring Master Chief. Thank the Lord. No more Locke. Ugh, Halo 5, awful. But this is going to be a Master Chief story. That's a huge win. They showed Ori in the Will of the Wisps. This game is going to be awesome because the first Ori was amazing. And if you haven't played that Ori, you should, because it's a fantastic game. Then we saw a new IP, world premiere, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is from Software, the Dark Soul guys. And it's a Japanese style game being presented on the Xbox stage for the very first time as a world premiere. This is going to be a trend. You're going to see a lot of Japanese games, which is also a huge plus for Microsoft, because as we all know, they have a problem getting Japanese games on their console. And this game looked really cool. Then we saw some more Fallout 76, whatever. Captain Spirit, it's from the people that made, the hell was that game called? Where you play the girl, she could reverse time. I forgot the name. But this game looked really stupid. But it's free, so you can't really argue with it. And it adds variety to their console. Crackdown 3 was shown again. And we got a lot of Terry Crews. We got a lot of Terry Crews yelling. And that's hilarious. It looks like you actually get to play as him. The game itself looks way better than the last time we saw it. So it looks like all those delays actually helped. That's good news. We didn't get to see the multiplayer, but the single player is looking pretty solid. Then we saw Nier Automata, another formerly a console exclusive game coming to the Xbox, and it's a Japanese game. That's a win. Metro Exodus was shown off. This game looks absolutely amazing. I don't know when this game is coming out. I can't remember, but the game looks really cool. Again, there's a lot of multi-plat shown at the show, obviously, but Microsoft showed a lot of games, which is important. Kingdom Hearts 3. First time Kingdom Hearts is going to be on an Xbox. And again, Microsoft is showing it on their conference. So that is very good. We saw, again, the Sea of Thieves. The garbage. Battlefield 5. The trailer was very short, which is good because we don't need to see more of that game. We got a very deep dive into Forza Horizon 4. This game is very impressive. It's not in Japan like I was hoping. It is in Europe. But the game looks very cool, and they've added in changing seasons. So the map actually changes depending on the season, and that was really cool. And it seems like everyone is connected online, and you can kind of find each other in the open world. Some crazy stuff they're trying to pull off with this game. So that was a brand new game that they showed off at the show. Exclusive, coming out this year. That's a win. Microsoft bought 5 studios and they puffed their chest, and Phil Spencer came out and told everyone that Microsoft is ready to invest in games and they are preparing for the next generation. So Microsoft bought 5 studios. They bought the guys that made what is this? We Happy Few. They bought the guys that made State of Decay. The huge one was that they bought Ninja Theory, which they just made Hellblade. They usually make multi-platform games, but now they're going to be a first-party Microsoft studio. This was one of the biggest pops of the show because this is definitely Microsoft's weakest area, is their first-party development. So now they are bolstering that lineup, 5 developers under their belt now. That is a massive, massive, massive win. They showed PUBG, but who cares about PUBG? They showed more Japanese game, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, shown on the Xbox stage. Yes, it's a multi-plat. Yes, you kind of assume it's coming to the Xbox, but they are making a conscious effort to put Japanese games in your face to say, if you like Japanese games, Xbox and PC have these games. So that is a very big move for them. Again, 2 of the biggest problems they have, Japanese support and first-party titles, were shown as a strength in this conference. So that's why I feel Microsoft did a very good job. They showed The Division 2, which looks like The Division 1. It is what it is. If you like the first one, you'll probably like the second one. Game Pass, they showed more titles coming to it, whatever. They had a nice sizzle reel of indie games, a lot of indie games coming to the Xbox. Generally, Xbox gamers don't seem to play a lot of indie games, but Microsoft continues to show them on the forefront on their conferences, so that's still good. We saw some Shadow the Tomb Raider gameplay. That looked amazing. Cannot wait for that game. They showed Skate 4. Well, no. People thought it was Skate 4. It's called Session. I guess it's like a spiritual successor to Skate 4, so it is what it is. Black Desert, I think this was a PC game, and now it's coming to Xbox, another Japanese game, awesome. And who would have thought Microsoft would be the conference that that showed Devil May Cry 5? I just assumed Sony was going to show this, but we got the world premiere of Devil May Cry at Microsoft's show. Absolutely bonkers. That game looks crazy, and it's coming to the Xbox. We saw Cuphead DLC, very cool. More women in gaming stuff. They're adding in Miss Chalice DLC for Cuphead. Cuphead is an amazing game, so we're getting more content for that. That is a win. Then we saw this little Fox game, which is a Zelda game in every imaginable way, except you play as a fox. This game looked really cool. Will Xbox gamers gravitate to this game? Probably not, but Microsoft is still offering it to you. Then we saw another Japanese game, a fighting game with Luffy and Naruto and Goku, and even with Death Note in there as well. That was crazy. Again, world premiere, and again at Microsoft's show. Huge trend here with Microsoft. A lot of world premieres, tons of world premieres. We saw Dying Light 2. We got a very pretty decent deep dive into this game. I have no interest personally in this game because I just don't give a shit about zombie games anymore. But if you liked Dying Light 1, this one looks like it has many improvements. And again, shown first at Microsoft's conference. Then we have Battletoads, confirmation that Battletoads is coming back, and it's coming in 2019, and it will be a 2.5D game. Awesome. That's a brand new game announcement, exclusive game. And then we saw Just Cause 4. I'm super excited for this game. I think Just Cause 3 was amazing, highly underrated game, and now we're getting the 4th one, and we saw some gameplay there. Super excited for this game. Then we got the big news. My God. Not 1, not 2, 3 Gears of War games announced at Microsoft show this year. One of them stars my little buddy here. It's a pop figure game. That one's for cell phones. Then we have a Gears of War Tactics game, which is for PC. Then we got Gears of War 5, which now stars Kate. It's in the future, clearly, because JD had a messed up face, he had a messed up arm, so something bad happened in between Gears 4 and Gears 5. That game is supposed to be 2019. It looks incredible, and of course that's going to be on Xbox and Windows 10. Really good content show by Microsoft. 50 games. It was basically non-stop games. Phil Spencer comes out to close out the show. He's talking about the new Xbox I can't remember, Project Sparta, something like that. So they're basically letting us know that they're done with the Xbox One generation. They're ready to move on. And while he's talking, we finally get the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. This game, the world of this game looks like it's going to be so damn cool. I can't wait to see this game finally in action. But overall, Microsoft's show was fantastic. It, outside of Sea of Thieves and the Game Pass thing going on a little too long, they nailed it. They did everything they needed to do. They showed a lot of content coming out. They showed new exclusive games coming out. They showed renewed promise that they're going to be focusing on games. They showed their biggest weakness, Japanese support, was on the front stage. They showed a lot of Japanese games. They hit every single point that they needed to do, and they definitely won E3 this year. They're the only company that came to win this year. Everybody else kind of got lazy and just kind of half-assed it this year. So yeah, Microsoft won, definitely. I give them an A-. It would have been an A, but I saw Sea of Thieves, so they have to go down a letter grade. It's just how it works. So they won, as far as I'm concerned. They did a fantastic job. Xbox did great, but the real winner at the end of the day is PC gaming, because Windows 10 got an extra game, which was Gears of War Tactics, which Xbox did not get. So the true winner, of course, is PC gaming. But Microsoft, out of Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, out of those conferences, definitely Microsoft had the best show. But yeah, that's it. Let me know, guys, what you think about this. Who do you feel did the best this year? Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft? Or was it EA? Do you think EA won? If you did, please don't talk to me anymore. But that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.